All right, let's get it. It's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee in the building. Back with another one. You already know we locked and loaded. You feel me? We talking Sixers, we talking Celtics, we talking rivalry. Now we 6-1. We top of the East. We just got rid of the the Celtics out the way. 106, 103. You feel me? 106 in Park. Let me get y'all in and get y'all out. I got a few concerns, got a few things I want to talk to y'all about. A few adjustments that we need to make or may come in the future. I'm gonna get a little bit into Harden later on and talk just a little bit of what's going on with this Tatum and Brown situation. All right, because they got some things that they need to work on, as do we as well. Let me get a little bit of my strawberry lemonade. Let's get it. Now, Embiid finished the game with 27 points, 10 rebounds, another double-double. We talking 4 blocks. Definitely had 6 turnovers. I mean, he definitely was turning the ball over early in the game. Also in the fourth quarter. But, I think early in the game, we needed to figure out, what the Celtics was going to run against us defensively. Now, they got this really intriguing and interesting defensive scheme where they put, because last year we saw them put Marcus Smart on Embiid, and then you had a big man in the back ready for him to come down, make a spin move on the guard. So they did the same thing with Drew Holiday, but it wasn't the same. Drew Holiday's not used to doing what Smart is used to doing. Now, Smart knew the idea. Smart knew how to play Joel Embiid for some reason, where I'm just like, I was confused. But it's an intriguing and interesting scheme, but it didn't work. It worked early in the game, but eventually Embiid figured that out, and he started being a monster. At the end of the day, he doing some things that Wilt Chamberlain has only done in the Sixers jersey. And at this point, I'm just enjoying every game that Embiid plays for the rest of his era, because it's a strong possibility we're never going to see a big man like this in the Sixers jersey ever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, 27 points, 10 rebounds. Shout out Embiid. Let's talk a little Maxey. You feel me? 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Had 2 blocks. One of them blocks was on Drew Holiday. Was a chase down block. That gave us momentum. That definitely, because if he would have got that layup, I think we would have been down like at least like 9 to 10 points or 11 points, something like that. That definitely helped us out momentum wise. Now, Maxey is definitely growing as a player. I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna get too much into Maxey. Didn't have his best shooting night from the 3-point line, but that's cool because I want Maxey to be aggressive. I want Maxey to shoot. And I know at the end of the day, when that fourth quarter come, Maxey gonna show up. He's showing that he has a clutch gene in his blood. You see what I'm saying? So shout out Maxey. He came up there locked and loaded. Harris showed up, 17 and 9. I'm cool. I ain't even gonna go too much in on Harris. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet and get y'all on up out of here. Harris did his thing. Oubre did his thing. 14, 8 rebounds, 6 of 11 from the floor. Reed came through with 3 offensive boards. He had 4 boards in total. 3 offensive boards, 8 points, 4 or 5 from the field. Every time Reed got an offensive board, a putback dunk, a putback layup, a rebound just to kick it out, I'm rocking with it. It hurt. It hurt the Celtics to see Paul Reed get every board that he got. I was just, Paul Reed is right where he need to be. He's right where he need to be. He's right on time with it as far as his development. He's found his niche, and I'm cool with that. And Paul Reed came out there locked and loaded. He was out there whipping ass. So shout out Paul Reed, right? Defensively, we did our thing. Defensively, we was able to switch on the Tatum Brown situation. When you look at Tatum and Brown, They weren't aggressive. They weren't bringing the ball to the rack as I thought they would. I mean, Tatum, he only had 3 free throw attempts. Tatum and Brown wasn't that aggressive as far as going to the paint like we normally see them do. And that was because, a lot of the time was because Batum, Melton, Oubre, Harris, a plethora of guys that we could switch and throw at them. They were denying them the ball. You see what I'm saying? And anytime where you got a game, see when Brown and Tatum not able to get the ball at the spots that they wanted and be able to take the shots that they needed to take, and be aggressive, it makes guys like Derek White shoot more. So Derek White had 18 field goals, and I think Porzingis had 19. Porzingis balled out. Porzingis came locked and loaded. You feel me? Porzingis had 19 shots. He was 10 of 19. Derek White was 6 of 18. Those two shot more than the best players on the team. That ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it. Both Tatum and Brown, their contracts is like over $500 million, if I'm not mistaken. That ain't going to cut it. And then when you be, a lot of times when you get a lot of times when you get more physical with Tatum, he start crying to the refs. He start crying to the refs. Instead of going out there to ball and cash out, he started crying to the refs. So I like what I saw. We want Porzingis to take every last shot, every game-winning shot. Because 9 times out of 10, he ain't got that clutch gene in him. All right? So shout out to all of our forwards and our guards that were able to, you feel me, play some defense. When you got Harden on your team, you ain't got, you feel me, your defensive rotations is going to be sloppy. They not going to be on point as to when you compare it to when you got 5 guys always that's on the court that always have a defensive gene in their body, a defensive mindset. Harden don't got no defensive mind. You see what I'm saying? I think everybody on our team has a defensive mind, maybe besides Korkmaz. And Korkmaz, speaking of him, Korkmaz. 3 minutes. Nick Nurse yanked him out of the game early. He yanked him out of the game early because it's certain guys that's built for the moment and that just ain't built. He just not built like that, y'all. He's not. And I'm giving him a clean slate, but a donut is a donut. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, a turnover, 0 for 2. We yanked him out of the game early because we could see, I mean, it's just obvious. Tatum, Brown, Holiday, Derek White, they're not going to let a guy like Korkmaz come on the court and ball up. He's not going to come up on the court and cash out. He's not going to come out there locked and loaded. No, they're going to make him look like Dookie. They're going to make Korkmaz look like Dookie, right? So Korkmaz is trending. Like I said last game, he's trending in the wrong direction. He's trending in the wrong direction. He cannot do this he can't ball out on a consistent basis. It just is what it is with him. So no, I'm done with Korkmaz. I'm not gonna hold y'all. His minutes need to come on out. I need to come see a little bit more of Marcus Morris, see what he about, see if he can find a niche onto this team. I'm cool with that. Or we could package Marcus Morris up, package Korkmaz up, throw that second rounder that might possibly end up being the first rounder up, and going to get another guard. Because D'Anthony Melton, he's not a starter. Now, I know y'all say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. We 6-1. We on a 6-game winning streak. But D'Anthony Melton, he don't be coming out there locked and loaded on a consistent basis. I mean, what we talking about? 3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, no block turnover, 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3-point line, and 28 minutes and 40 seconds. Now listen to matter of fact, let me give y'all that. Listen to Pat Bev. Right? Pat Bev had 2 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Melton had 3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Pat Bev was 1 for 2. Melton is 1 for 9. Melton is 1 for 7 for the 3-point line. Pat Bev 0 for 1 from the 3-point line, right? Melton played 28 minutes and 40 seconds. Pat Bev give you 15 minutes. So, yeah. Melton need to come from off the bench with Pat Bev as a 1-2 combination behind Oubre and Maxey. Batum needs to go up in that 3 spot. Keep Tobias at the 4, or however you want to swatch that. And then Embiid at the 5. But I wouldn't do it yet until Batum, until his finger is fully healed. Because he had, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line in 26 minutes. Gave you great production. And then all the defensive stats as far as staying in front of your guy, contesting shots, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet. So, we did good. We played really well. We came out there locked and loaded. We number 1 in the East. You feel what I'm saying? We blew them out in the paint, 56-40. 19-12 for second chance points. Boston attempted 47 threes. We only had 34 threes. Like I said, they wasn't as aggressive, man. We not letting guys just come in the paint and just go to work on us. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out the Sixers. We did our thing. Let me see. My concerns was Melton and Korkmaz. Want to see Morris. I think I did all that. Springer did not play. That's the coach's decision. We play Detroit on Friday for an in-season tournament game. However they doing this in-season tournament thing, I don't know how to explain it. It's like regular season games count towards the tournament. I don't know. But I just know if you win the whole tournament, each player on the team get $500,000, $500,000. I mean, that'd be nice. Definitely to the players that ain't really getting, a lot of money, compared to the max players. Around the league, Brooklyn beat the Clippers 100-93. Brooklyn ain't had Ben Simmons. Brooklyn ain't had Claxton. Brooklyn ain't had Cameron Johnson. Cam Thomas got hurt during the game. Last game, nobody on the Clippers had over 20 points. This game, only PG had over 20 points. He had 24, 7 of 20 from the field, 2 of 10 from the 3-point line. Kawhi was 1 for 6 from the 3-point line. Westbrook, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Westbrook had 18 shots. That was more than Kawhi. Harden only took 9 shots, 5 assists, so you ain't getting the dimes that you need, the 8 rebounds. He also had 5 turnovers, only 12 points. See, Harden can't deal with the pressure. That's what it is. It's the pressure of the whole league of him coming to a new team. He don't want to really step on nobody's toes, so he not fully playing his full game. And then when he try to play some of his game, he's running a slower tempo offense, so guys aren't really getting their shots. So Harden is ruining the Clippers. Every game that the Clippers played before Harden came, they had over 100 points. Against the Lakers, they had 125. They had another 100 and something game. Every game that they played, they had over 100 points. Go look at it. The last 2 games that they had Harden playing, they had 98 last game. They had 93 this game. They're playing at a slower pace. They can't get it on point. They got too many guys that need the ball. Tucker only had 3 points in 20 minutes. Bone Highland only played 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on with that. Terrence Mann played 19 minutes, and guess how many shots he had? 2. So Harden is ruining the Clippers single-handedly. The Sixers is looking good. It's music to my ears. We number 1 in the East. And I believe that we can compete with anybody. It's still early. We got some moves to make. We got some stuff to clean up. The car is started and the race is on. It's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee, in the building with another lock and loaded. Hope y'all being safe out there. Hope y'all blessed. Hope you ain't worried about the mule going blind. In other words, be in control of the things you can control. Don't let the things out of your control you. And until next time, y'all be safe.